Good morning, everyone. My name is Zia, and I make videos about full-time nomad life in my shuttle bus. As you know, I've been house sitting, and I've come over to my bus, which is on the other side of Richmond, the city I live in right now. And I didn't bring my tripods or anything, microphones or anything with me. So I'm going to try and do a video for you today. It's a smaller project. I got so much done last week, and that this week I've been kind of taking it easy and doing things that I don't often get a chance to do, like soaking in my sister's very deep tub that if I put enough water in, I can actually float in, which is really a luxury for me. And doing some cooking and things that on a level where I don't usually bother when I'm in the bus, but I think I want to do a little bit more cooking for myself in the bus, especially now that I have power and other appliances I can use. So today's project is going to be a smaller, simpler one. I had not wanted to cover any of the windows in this bus, and I'm going to show you one of those windows and then tell you what I have planned for it. So this is the window that I'm talking about, which is over the cab. And when I'm standing further back in the bus like this, it's kind of nice to have that little view out the front. But what I've realized is storage is a major issue for me. And there is a lot of storage space here. And what I want to do is make use of it this way. I have 2, 4, 5 of these rattan baskets that will fill this space. So those baskets will hold an awful lot of things for me and will be really, really easy to access. So what I don't want, though, is I don't want people seeing that there are baskets up there. So I've been out this morning to purchase at the local Home Depot some film to go on the window that will just look, like bathroom windows are often etched glass. So it's a film that I can put on that window that will block the view but still let light through. And so I'm going to be putting some of that on there. I'm also planning on putting some, at least part way up on this window, because this is where I have the echo flow. I don't want people seeing that equipment there. I may also put some on the bottom half of the bus doors. Now, in order to keep the series of baskets in place here, I'm going to be putting a couple of L brackets on the side here and a piece of wood coming across to about here on the baskets. That will still leave me, because of the sloped roof, will still leave me enough room to lift the baskets out. Yeah, so nothing majorly heavy in the way of projects this week. I still have to stain the far end of the storage basket for the foot of my bed, and I'll probably do that in the next day or two, but I won't bother filming it because you've already seen me working on that. So just a simple project today. And if any of you have any suggestions for my ceiling in my bus, what you think I should do. Should I take the old carpet off and replace the whole ceiling? Should I just paint the carpeted part and do something different over the bed area where the carpet is missing? Just so you remember, hang on, carpet, which is stained, but there are no more leaks on it. And it's actually in pretty good shape, most of it, and I don't mind it. I know it would paint okay. And then there's this area. And there is some wood fiber board there, and at the very back, the piece is missing. So any suggestions, I'm happy to hear. So this is the product I've purchased for covering the window. It's by a company called Artscape. What does it say on here? Let me see. Window film design. And there were some really pretty ones. There was one that was etched like elderberries and little leaves, and ones that I preferred a lot better than this. But I'm still trying to remain somewhat stealth, and so I've gone for the plain etched. It's not cheap, that's for sure. With tax, I think this was about $65 Canadian. But it's 36 by 72. Now, I could have got a shorter piece, which would have been cheaper, but I didn't want to have any seams, and so I've gone with the widest and longest piece I could find. Let's see what this looks like. So I think it's actually going to be pretty easy to handle. It's on quite a thick piece of backing, and I just need to measure. Now the window is curved, well, it's like the bus windows here. It's kind of curved on the edges. So I'll measure that, and then I will cut out a piece, and hopefully we can get that up there. And then my friend Keith, I have my bus at his house now. He has been so wonderful in allowing me to leave the bus here. That's a bit better, the lighting. So he has so graciously allowed me to keep the bus in his driveway, since I can't leave it up near my sister's where that incident happened. So it's here, and he's cutting a piece of trim for me right now. He found some L brackets because I forgot this morning when I was at the hardware store. So we'll see if we can get this trim in, as well as getting the film on the windows. Okay, I'm just marking out the piece for the front window. I have the piece cut out, and I've made a very rough little template of the corner. They're not, it's kind of like it's a plexiglass piece at the front there over the cab. It's not actual glass, and the corners are not perfectly rounded, so I've just made a bit of a rough template. You're supposed to leave a little bit of a gap anyway. And the way this works is kind of like if you're putting the darkening film on your car windows. You have to clean the glass, then you spray it with a spray bottle with water and a couple of drops of dish soap. You fit your piece on, peeling the back off, and then you squeegee any of the bubbles out. And I really hope this works. Probably what would have been easier and probably cheaper and would have worked better might have been the spray privacy frosting that you can put on glass. But this is bought and cut now, so let's see how this goes. It doesn't look very clean, but that's on the outside. So I'm going to see if I can get this film on there now. So I have a spray bottle with a little bit of dish soap in, a little squeegee, and the film. There you have it. I have to do a little bit of trimming on the sides, but yeah, I'm sorry to lose that view, but I think that's exactly what I need there. The light coming in, but room for some more storage. So let me put the baskets in place, and then I'll show you the trim piece I'm going to put up to hold them there. Those are the storage baskets. As you can see, there's a bit of room on each side, but they're going to hold a lot. They are a really good size. I have this piece of trim to fit in there, and these little L brackets. So let's put this in place. So this bar, there you can see, will be screwed in on each side, and part way up the basket so I can still grab the openings for them. So there you have it, today's project. That's going to be fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I haven't put the film on here or on either of these doors, but I think that's going to be it. There you have it. Just a little project. That's actually all I've done in here so far this week. But by the time you see this, I will have finished touching up some of the stain on the wicker storage hamper for the foot of my bed. And I will have screwed the bar in front of the baskets so that they don't slide out. It's just getting late in the day. The day has turned windy and cold, and so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm pretty pleased with that. I got so much done last week that I'm not too concerned about not doing much this week. But I've been having some fun in my sister's kitchen. I'll show you a little bit of that. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I have been taking a little bit of a break this week. Last week, there was so much progress in the bus that I decided I needed a little downtime and wanted to do a few things that were a little more out of reach for me. And one of those things was I love soup. And I made, for the first time, a new recipe. I had a friend coming yesterday to visit me here at my sister's house. And I made a pot of wild rice and wild mushroom creamy soup. It even had some white wine in it. And I don't know why I didn't think to film it, but I didn't know that anyone would be interested either. But I'm going to show you what's left over and show you what I use, the main ingredients in it, in case any of you love really good mushroom soup, and you can try it. This isn't sponsored. These little packages were a gift from the friend who came for lunch yesterday. So let me show you that. So this is my soup. It's so good. I'm taking the rest of it to a friend's house today because I'm going to do some more work on the bus. And these are the ingredients I used. It's by a company called West Coast Wild Foods. You can order it online. And this had a mix of wild mushrooms in it. And then also a bag of Canadian wild rice. And you only use a cup of the rice and about half a bag of the mushrooms. But oh my gosh, everyone, this soup is so delicious. If you like creamy mushroom soup and wonderful flavors, I would check that out. And so wherever you are in our amazingly beautiful world, I hope you're having a fabulous day. And I'm going to say bye-bye for now. I love you all. Your comments have been so wonderful over the last little while, and I'm so grateful for them. So I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.